Hey, Trajan. Sorry I missed your funeral last week. I heard you died.
Oh, I may have been dead, but the Steelers, the 2-0 Steelers, certainly are not.
Oh my God, we did it!
I don't want to hear it from a guy whose half his fan base is Swifties. Broncos country, let's cry.
Back to the Super Bowl.
Why'd they put the trash cans next to the Cowboys helmet?
You could take it and shove it up your face. What I really need to be hearing from you, though, is thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this return of the Trajan Temple Sportcast. I am your host, professional wrestler and Kansas City Chiefs fanatic Christian Temple, joined alongside, as always, by the once dead but was now alive Trajan. No, he didn't actually die. I'm sure he felt like it though over the past week too. Come down with the bad case of the bronchitis. Is that what the Is that what it came
Flu,
out to
bronchitis, just everything.
be? Gotcha. Yep. So there was no week one review, although I know he was just dying, no pun intended, to talk about how the Steelers won with literally only the foot of Chris Boswell and the body of T.J. Watt, just wrecking the Falcons in every way, shape, and form here too. So I will give him that opportunity, but we got some catching up to do here too. So obviously. There's been a couple weeks of football here. We're not going to go through, heads or tails of what everything that happened here too. It's probably going to be a relatively short episode, just for the sake of his lungs and his voice. So, but we'll just go into it. Obviously, starting with the game everyone was waiting for: Thursday Night Football, the first game of the season, home opener. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions, first time in 20 years, get the Lombardi Trophy, the new banner raising and everything too, and what better opponent than the NFL MVP and the AFC champion runner-up Baltimore Ravens, who were probably more hungry about this game, I'd say, than probably most any other game this season, and that might be including the AFC North. So, but yes, the Chiefs take care of business at home. There were some awesome moments with Xavier Worthy getting a touchdown on his first rushing attempt, and also his first pass catch getting a touchdown. Pat Mahomes, unfortunately threw an interception, but kept the game mostly in control until the very end. They had a chance to close it out when they were up by 7, but the number one scoring defense last year, the Baltimore Ravens, they stopped him. They gave Lamar a chance to go down the field, and he did. A huge throw to Rashad Bateman sets him up near the goal line. He missed a wide open Zay Flowers in the back of the end zone, and then on the final play of the game, he's scrambling. Chris Jones coming after him. Karlaftis coming after him. Gets it away. Back of the end zone. Caught by Isaiah Likely, but missed it by that much. By a toenail. The Chiefs win their home opener against the Baltimore Ravens 27-20. I'll get your quick thoughts about that game. That was a pretty entertaining way to start off the season, you'd have to admit.
It was. Right when I saw the catch, though, I saw that toe over. I thought it was out of bounds, so I didn't get my hopes up that the Chiefs were going to lose, but. It is what it is. But it was a good game, and fortunately has set up the Steelers very, very well in the division. You have been doing some work.
We've been most accommodating to the AFC North, to the right now the reigning King of the North.
King of the North.
Yes, exactly, and you're welcome. We'll expect the bill to come due on Christmas. But speaking of the AFC North, yes, the Week 2 matchup also very much anticipated. It's Pat Mahomes versus Joe Burrow. The Bengals have been 0-2 ever since the Burrowhead comment, and now a chance to probably put that Burrowhead BS to rest, and that's exactly what they did. Week 2 at home, the Chiefs take down the Cincinnati Bengals. Harrison Butker, clutch kick on the very last play. 26-25. I mean, it was not a great day for the offense. That's just the reality of it too. Man, I really wish that that number 20. I'm not going to say his name because I honestly don't remember. That 29 for the Bengals too. He did get burned. but it was by Rashee Rice, not Xavier Worthy, who he's talking crap on too. And then he did, God, I hate giving credit where it's due, especially to the Bengals. That was probably interception of the year, if there was such a thing as that category. That was
one-handed, stretched out.
Very well done on there too. But I think another award would go to Jamar Chase for biggest boneheaded play of the year, with yelling at the official and costing his team a 3rd and 6, sending them back to like a 3rd and 19 or 3rd and 21 or something like that. I don't even remember what exactly was, but cost them a drive where they were starting to head down the field, potentially to extend their lead against KC. Hats off to Jamari Connor, though. Guy was all over the place on the field. I mean, we talked about, like, who was going to step up for L'Jarius Sneed. And, Trent McDuffie, he held Jamar Chase, pretty darn well. Only held him to 26 yards receiving. And he was pretty much the main defender for him all game. But Jamari Connor with the heads-up play. Chris Jones with the strip sack. Jamari Connor picks up the ball, runs it in for the scoop and score, and then later on the 3rd and 6, comes in on a safety blitz, takes down Joe Burrow, which gives the Chiefs the opportunity to go down the field and get that game-winning field goal. I about said game-winning interception, but that was a game-winning field goal. But I guess I'd be remiss to talk about the so-called controversy. It's not controversy, for God's sakes. It was the right call. The pass interference by the Bengals player on Rashee Rice, which set up the I didn't set up the field goal. They still ran a couple plays in between there too. So, and that's gonna be the deal. I feel like these people out there that like to complain, they're just glued in front of their TV, just waiting for that one excuse that they can just latch onto and then go on social media to approve their so-called agenda, the NFL's agenda, that they have it out for every other team and that the refs are going to hand the Chiefs the win. My question to you is that, okay, if that was really the case, then why would they call the hands of the face penalty the previous play before when they converted on the first down?
They knew what was coming.
I was gonna say, like, it's in that case, the Bengals players had to have been in on it. If it's rigged, it's rigged, which means that everybody's in on it. So
went up for a jump ball, got penalized.
Do the math, people. Seriously. But yes, the Chiefs starting off 2-0 for the season, and as of right now, recording this Thursday Night Football, we got the Pats and Jets on right now. I'm not paying attention. I think is it still 14-3? I think it's still 14-3 right now for the Jets.
Yeah.
Halftime. But yes, the Chiefs now go on the road. They go take on Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Football. Prime time, baby. So we'll see how that one goes. Hopefully it shakes out in the Chiefs' favor. They kind of teased that they're probably going to do the white-on-white uniforms, which, hey, that's been pretty cool. I'd be happy to see those. But yes, 2-0 start against two AFC North opponents. What's going on in the world of field goal land since Justin Fields is doing just barely enough to get by? I feel like Justin Fields is like the kid in the group project that like doesn't contribute much of anything to, but still gets the A.
I'll tell you what he is doing. Not turning that ball over like Patty Mahomes. We are the best 2-0 team in football right now. Best defense. I've never seen anything like it. Everyone says it's the best defense that they've ever seen in their life. Anyways, a team that hopefully you don't lose to, because anyone can beat them, even with field goals. The Atlanta Falcons. Beat them 18-10. Week 1. I'm not going to be able to talk long on it. Did enough. There's some plays that got called back, some BS flags. We probably should have had more. Pickens, he got a big play called back on him. What a little push. Not a full extension, but whatever. Denver, we go on to them and win 13-6. Not a lot of scoring. A touchdown was called back, though. And we probably would have scored again, too. Another penalty on our tackle. Broderick Jones made quite a bit of penalties this game. So much so he got pulled. So, which one is that?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just opening up my cards here, too. Okay.
Anyways,
Please, I'm so riveted with what you have to say about your team that I'm just and for the record, I got Donald Driver, JJ McCarthy, and Mike Vrabel in this pack.
There you go.
I've got my wife bought me this huge pack of cards here.
Nice.
So I just thought it wouldn't be funny. He's going over stuff too. I'm just opening cards, not even paying attention. But what a motley crew! Vrabel, Driver, and JJ McCarthy of all people too. All right. That was just for the gag here too. So go ahead and continue.
But like I said, Fields not turning over the ball, being exactly what we need him to be. You get the sense that the playbook is not open to him. We know we can win on our defense. If he just goes out there, the ball efficiently. We're doing a very good job on running right now, partially because of Pitts. I mean, not Pitts. Fields. Pitts came across my screen.
When'd you get Kyle Pitts? I forgot.
He was no-show in that game too.
He was.
You know, Fields is opening up with his legs. Then you got Harris and Warren behind him. So it's just great. It's great. I'll leave it to your thoughts on these games.
If you don't like boring offensive play and all defensive flag on the play, excessive use of coughing on the Trajan, 15 yards, automatic first down. If you don't like boring offensive football dominated by a defense, you don't like Steeler football, and that's what it's all about, right? Oh, you
exactly.
There you go. Okay, I was gonna say you muted yourself, but now okay.
But
boy,
it's great. It's beautiful.
I'm excited to see the spikes on my audio feed when I'm editing this video later on. So, all right. Well, enough about that. Who do the Steelers got this coming week? Once you clear your lungs here,
we are doing you a favor and beating the Chargers this week.
We greatly appreciate that.
The 2-0 Chargers, might I add.
2-0 Chargers. Yep. It's amazing. The first hardball you're playing this season isn't even John. It's the other one.
You know, and the better one.
And the better one.
Right now.
Record-wise, yes. How many national titles does John have, huh?
Exactly.
John Harbaugh, certified fraud.
I can get behind that.
I bet you could, and I guess you'll have another chance to prove it this year. If Harbaugh gets swept by the Steelers again, does he get fired this year?
He might actually. The seat might get a little hot.
The seat's getting a little warmer right now because now they brought in Derrick Henry and they're hardly using him, which is pisses me off because I've got him on my fantasy team.
I bought into it too.
Absolutely. They made it seem like he was the one piece away. Well, they might be a head coach away too, the way things are going right now. But it's still a long season. A lot can happen between now and then. So, alrighty. Well, I'll let you go take your antibiotics and get a good night's rest here too. I should just say anything about you coughing or your lungs or anything like that too. That just triggers you for some reason here. It's weird. All right, well I'll let you hit the hay and hopefully get a good night's sleep and get well soon, Trajan. That's my best wishes for you. I know you can't respond because you're dying right now. It's a shame. I'm gonna miss your funeral because I'll probably be at Arrowhead. All right, thank you everybody so much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you enjoyed it. Tell all your friends. Short episode this week, but we'll be back in full swing next week. Thank you again everybody for watching. We'll see you all next week.